Hey everyone, it's Steve Presser here. I am the Director of Adult Discipleship here at Mount Zion Church, and I want to welcome you to an exciting 7-week study that we are doing for Easter, for Lent, called Excruciating, Cries from the Cross. So we're entering into this Lent season. It's a 40-day season of fasting, of prayer, of giving, and many other spiritual disciplines to prepare ourselves for Easter weekend. And that word excruciating is a unique word. It's from the Latin, where we kind of get the word crucifix. And it's a word that was actually kind of created to describe the pain and suffering and agony of someone who would be hanging on a cross. You might have heard this word used in everyday language as we say something like, wow, I was in excruciating pain. And that's exactly the word that was made up to describe the victims of crucifixion. Well, when we think about Jesus and his crucifixion, one of the things that I find amazing is that Jesus had these 7 wonderful sayings that are recorded for us in the scriptures while he hung on the cross. And that's what we're going to be looking at over this Lenten season. So for each week, we have provided study questions for you that are in the detailed notes below this, the follow-on videos. And so for each week, we're going to be looking at these different cries from the cross, if you will. So just to give you an idea of what we're going to be looking at, the first week, we're going to look at a cry of forgiveness. So when Jesus says, "Father, forgive them, they know not what they do," we're looking at that unique cry of forgiveness from Jesus. Following that, then, we're going to look at a cry of assurance when Jesus was hanging there between 2 thieves, and to the one who repented and asked Jesus not to forget him, he said to him, "Surely today you will be with me in paradise." A cry of assurance. Next is a cry of love. You might recall that the disciple of Jesus, his name was John, as well as Mary, the mother of Jesus, were at the foot of the cross. And it was Jesus who said to the 2 of them, "Woman, behold your son. Son, behold your mother." And it was a cry of love as Jesus entrusts John with the care of his own mother. Following that then is a cry of despair when Jesus says, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Following that is a cry of humanity. We're going to look at all the sufferings of Jesus on a strictly physical sense. And when he says, "I thirst," right? I thirst. We're going to look at the humanity of our Savior. And then 2 last ones is a cry of completion when Jesus says, "It is finished," before he gives up his spirit and commits it to the Father's arms. It's a cry of submission. And so I hope that for you, these next 7 weeks is inspiring. I hope that it is encouraging to your faith. I hope that as you dig into the scriptures of both Old and New Testament, you will see how Jesus is present in both, and that it brings to life for you just a season of study as we go about into this Lent season and, of course, through Easter weekend. God bless you and your families. Take care and enjoy.